Hello. This is gonna be like a little bit of an ASMR stream because um, if you could read the title, it says Baby's Asleep. She is on the other side of the wall in her crib, sleeping, and I kind of feel like if she hears me, she's going to wake up. So I'm going to try to be very quiet today. So, nobody gift 20 subs because then I will forget that I'm supposed to be quiet and I will start yelling. Hi YR, hi Gamerly, hi PK, hi Thomas. Hello. I think that's everybody actually so far. Hello. Happy Saturday, everyone. I am trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to be consistent with the crib training, so I really don't want to wake her up. I really need her to stay asleep in the crib. Oh, I forgot to freaking reset the stupid bit goal again. Gosh. A big fat dodo head. Let me fix that. Also, if you hear like my microphone picking up like background noise, that is because I have my fan running, my sound machine running, my air purifier running, because I am trying to make as much white noise as possible in between me and the baby. So if you're hearing all that, sorry, but like, gotta do what I gotta do. But hi everybody. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I have to have all of the sounds happening. Totally here fulfilling my PCPatty main duties. Gamerly, thank you so much. What would I do if I didn't have my PCPatty main Gamerly? I don't know. Can only hear it when you talk. The noise gate cuts it off in between. I figured that. I wonder if I actually turn this down, will you hear it less? Love the white noise. I feel like I'm in the rocking chair right now, sweating my balls off from the fire. Royce, actually, since you're not coming home tonight, I'm gonna try sleeping in your bed with her in the crib. I'm gonna try it because she is getting so squirmy at nighttime. I'm actually like getting slightly concerned about her like squirming herself off the bed. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's time to try an overnight session in the crib and see how it goes. Oh yeah, she's a mover and a groover for sure. Hi J-Pod. Hello. A little bit less actually, not a lot, but a little. What if I turn it like all the way down and bring the microphone really close to me? Like this is like like an actual ASMR stream. Weird. Do you guys feel like this is weird? Do you feel like I'm like all up in your Holy Diver? Hi Bearded Diver. How are you? Orange VVVV. Very much for the follow. The white noise isn't distracting, to be honest. Okay, good. You know, I've had people come in and complain about like background sound, so I just, you know, I wanted to like avoid that right off the punch, you know. Hi Jeff. Hello Jeff. Sing me a song, Versantos. I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to give those points right back to you because clearly you can't read. or you haven't been listening to me for the past 8 minutes. This is an ASMR stream right now because my baby is asleep in the other room and I am doing everything in my power to keep her asleep. So I will not be yelling, I will not be singing, I will not be doing anything that requires sound coming out of my mouth louder than the level that I'm speaking right now. Okay? So for all of my headphone users, feel free to turn the microphone or the volume up because I will not be screaming in your ears today. Promise. I wish I could get my microphone closer to me so I didn't have to like sit so weirdly. Okay, that's better. That's better. Can we move it even more like this? Okay, that's a little bit better. Hello everybody. How is everyone's Saturday going? How are we doing? What's new? What's rockin'? Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? That can count as your sing me a song. I had tacos. I had more Thanksgiving leftovers and it was phenomenal. What did I have today? I had some shrimpies. I had some garlic soup. I had, oh my gosh, is that all I ate today? That can't be. Oh no, I got Dunkin' this morning. I went to Dunkin' because I had visitors. I had visitors today. Natalie and her husband and the babies came over. And I didn't want to fight with her to get her in the crib, so I was like, screw it, you're taking a car nap. Where can we drive? Dunkin' Donuts. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I got a coffee and I got a sandwich. $6 meal deal, y'all. That's where it's at. How was the little one? She is good. I am gonna have to I haven't ordered the second monitor yet because I was having not good luck with getting her in the crib, but now that she is sleeping in the crib, I'm gonna order the second monitor so that I don't have to get up to physically check on her. I'm gonna have to check on her like every 15 minutes or so if I don't hear her making sound. I'm being very, very quiet. Yes, everyone be very, very quiet. It's an ASMR stream. Agwalk, hi Agwalk, hello. Everyone's being very quiet. What's up? Nothing much. Unfortunately, I am by my lonesome again because Royce's flights got super delayed, so he will not be here until tomorrow. He was supposed to be here at 2:30 today. Now he's not going to be here until 4 tomorrow, which is really unfortunate because he goes back to work on Monday, so that stinks because I really needed some time to do things that I wanted to get done, like print pictures and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna get the chance, so a little bit bummed about that. I did not have a chance to do my hair today, so this is just like a crazy fluffy disaster. I'm gonna try really hard not to be messing with it all stream, but come on, let's be real. It's me and I always do that, so no, it's like a big fluffy disaster right now. So please forgive my disgustingness. Yeah, Royce is unfortunately stuck in Tennessee because his flights got all messed up, so he was supposed to be here today, but he will not be here until tomorrow, so that stinks. Yeah. Oh, crap. That reminds me of something. No Royce cameo, but we would need 50 subs anyway for a Royce cameo, and we have not had 50 subs since the other day. So, unless we get a nice big 50 bomb today, no Royce cameo anyway. Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea. And then once she wakes up, I'm gonna nurse her in the dark. I'm just gonna nurse her in that room so that she is not a pain in my behind, and she will just eat, and then I don't have to worry about it, and then I'll give her to my mom, and then we should be good to rock and roll, and then I don't have to whisper anymore. But while we're whispering, what's new, everybody? Aqua! Thank you so much for gifting 1/5 of the way to get a Royce cameo. Agwalk, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subbies. Yo, Snids, gang, thanks. Ice cream, so good. Thanks for the tier 3, Snids. You the homie. Did you see, Royce, did you see Snides at all while you were there? Kind of toxic if you didn't see Snides at all. You didn't go to see Snides' house. You should have gone to see. He saw my brother. You should have gone to see his house. I'm curious as to Snides' decorating. Aqua, thank you so much for another 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 15 subbies. Yes, thank you so much. The subs are discounted, you guys. Subs are discounted. This is my last stream while the discount is active. So if ever there was a time to gift subbies, now would be the time. Moose, thank you so much for the 100 bits to start the hype train. Thank you. No one invited me, not even Chase. Royce, are you serious? You did not? Danny, I told Chase to tell you to come. Okay, that's not the same as inviting him. Agwalk, thank you so much for another gifted. Thank you. Agwalk going nuts. Agwalk going crazy. Thank you. Agwalk's like, I will solo carry this train. Hello, how are you, friend? Alien vampire cat. I am... My baby does sleep. Yes, my baby sleeps. I know it's hard to believe. She doesn't sleep, like, a lot, but she sleeps. Let's go. Okay, that was really loud. It wasn't as loud as it could have been, but it was still loud. Oh, she's in her crib sleeping right now. But I am going to need to, like, check on her every once in a while. Like, I'm gonna say probably every 15 minutes. So, Agwalk, thank you so much for another gifted subby. Thank you. Poggers. Thank you. I'm gonna have to check on her. But now that she is kind of like we're getting more progress, right? We're having progress with the crib training. I will have to get the second monitor so I can watch her. What's up, Apole? Whoever gifted me the PCPatty sub, thanks, bruh. What up? You rather play WoW than go out? I mean, I feel like Danny would rather play WoW than go out, low-key, but also no one asked Danny to go out, according to Danny. So, Chase called me and said to come over to your house. I already had asked River to take us, and so she stayed and gave up her night to DD us. Wait, when did you go out? Oh, when you went to, okay, I know where you went. Agwalk, thank you so much for gifting us up to Streamlabs. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Agwalk, thank you so much for your support and for keeping this hype train going. Anyone else want to hop on the train and help? There we go. Brongati, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so it's been 17 minutes. I should go check to make sure that the baby is still sleeping. I hate walking away during a hype train. So I was gonna say, let's get this to the next level real quick so I have as much time as possible. Rich woman gets richer. If you thought that I was rich, oh boy, have I got bad news for you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. We're Santos? We're Santos. What? Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Okay, I'm a little bit stunned at that one, I'm not gonna lie. For Santos, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Okay, well, I'm gonna go check on the baby, make sure she's still asleep, okay? Don't gift anything while I'm gone, because I don't want to miss it, okay? So give me 1 second, I'll be really quick. Okay, BRB. What the heck? Agwalk, I said don't gift anything while I was away. Agwalk, thank you so much for another 10 gifted subbies. Thank you. Rosantos, thank you again. Thank you. Patty, have you heard from Sabishi? I've I feel like I heard from Sabishi kind of recently. When was the last time I heard from Sabishi? I mean, I guess 2 weeks ago. Last time I talked to Sabishi, which is kind of recent. Like, that's not that long ago. Agwak, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I did say don't do that while I walked away. I don't like missing it. I don't like missing it and having to come back and be like, oh, what did I miss? Does he not come and stream anymore? Oh, I think like, I didn't have any, like, falling outs with Sabishi. Sabishi and I share lots of political opinions, so I don't think there's anything that I said that upset Sabishi. I think he's probably just busy. Like, I think that it's just, it's hard for me to stream at a good time for him, so I think he's just not, like, he's just busy. Yes. Shh. Bolo Tim. Shh, shh, shh. Baby is sleeping. Everyone be quiet. Shh. Shh. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you, Agwalk, so much for all that support. And Rosantos, thank you for the 10 gifted. You guys are wonderful, and I'm very, very, very grateful for it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So she's fine. She's still asleep. We're still in good shape. She's out. She's sleeping like a little baby angel. So yeah, hair looks nice today. My hair does not look nice today, so don't lie, Ironhead. My hair looks bad. My hair is not done today because I did not have the time to do it. I was busy. I had visitors today, and then I fed her in her high chair, and she made an absolute mess because I'm letting her eat with her hands because she just does not want to eat off the spoon, but she'll eat it like if I try to feed her with the spoon, she's not interested, but she'll take the spoon and put it in her mouth like a lollipop. So she makes an absolute mess. So I gave her sweet potato and avocado today, and she ate it, but it was like everywhere. So she ate that, and then I had to give her a bath, and then I had to clean up everything. So it was like time consuming, but anyway, what else is new? We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left on this level 5 hype train. Shout out to Agwalk and Rosantos for those subbies, and Brown Gotti for the biddies, and Moose for the biddies. Thank you guys so much for helping out this hype train. Raybird, hi Raybird, how are you? What's new? What's going on? Let's see. What else do we have happening? What else do we have happening? I do have things saved in my Twitter to talk about today. So we're gonna get to the spicy tea, the spicy conversations. But I want to wait until I can't be loud. I can't be loud. This is the quietest that I've ever had to be during a hype train. Reaper, thank you so much for the 50 gifted. Let's go. Let's go. Reaper, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. FaceTime voice? I don't know what he's doing. That's like ASMR whisper style things. Yes, it is. I have to. I can't risk waking up the small child. Raybird, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, also, as a reminder, Apol, thank you so much for the on-screen celebrations. I can't see them. I know you guys are seeing them, but I don't see them. But thank you for those. I'm still keeping track with my leaderboard. Except my leaderboard is like wrong. It's like Raybird says 62, but Raybird should say more than 62. So that's so stupid. Whatever. Raybird was already on the list anyway. But if you gift 50 subs, you get 50 subs this month, I will send you a Christmas card from me and my family. And if you tier 3, no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. If you tier 3, you get the Christmas card. If you give 50 subs, you also get a present with your Christmas card. So keep that in mind if you're interested. There's Baby already. Sure, I haven't been around a few months. Congratulations. Are you sure? Are you sure that you didn't know that already? Because I feel like you were here, like, you were, yeah. Literally the last thing you said was, wait, there's a baby? When did this happen? That was the last message you sent. So you knew that. We talked about this last time you were here. Yes, there's a baby. The baby was born in May. Thank you so much for the on-screen celebrations. It's probably going nuts right now. Thanks for the gift sub. Hello, first time chatter. Welcome in. Hello. Congrats. Thank you very much. It's been wonderful. It's been the journey of a lifetime. Oh dear, the dogs are gonna start barking. Please let the dog out. 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 He's gonna start barking. Jake, please don't bark. Jake, please don't bark. Jake, please don't bark. Please, I beg. Martha, thank you so much for the tier 3. Martha, hi Martha. Low key, I kind of love the name Martha. I was just watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and Martha May. You know, have you guys ever? I mean, you had to have seen How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but Martha May, like I kind of love that name, Martha May. Like, Martha is really growing on me. That's like a really old name, but low key, Martha. I for some reason I like it. I don't know how Royce would feel about Martha, but I like Martha. Like Martha May is really pretty. But then everyone's gonna be like, you named your kid after a character from The Grinch. Thanks for the gift sub. I'm way too drunk to remember I was here, so I will thank you now. Hey, listen, there's no shame. There's no shame in being here in a PCPatty stream, alright? There's no shame. This is a shame-free zone, unless, of course, you're one of the very many things that I hate because I'm a hateful, evil person. Is my great-grandmother's name and I was named after her? I like it. It's very old-fashioned and pretty. Martha. Martha is a cool old-school name. It is. It is old school. Catherine is also old school. I don't know any other Catherines. Well, I do, but I don't know any other kids named Catherine. Your curves are smooth, unlike your chaotic energy. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. My what? My who? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the level 7 hype train, you guys. Thank you, Raybird and Agwalk and Rasantos and Brown Gotti and Moose and Apole. Thank you guys so much. Choo choo. Love that. Thank you. Thank you. OMG, I'm also a hateful person, girl. Twinsies. Apparently, I'm hateful. Apparently, because I disagree with people and I don't just blindly say, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. You should do that." I'm a hateful, evil, hurtful person. So, sorry about that. Sorry you guys have to be around such a hateful, evil person. The only thing that I am slightly stressed about right now is the fact that she went to sleep at 5:30, which sets me up for like a pretty late bedtime, which is no fun. I don't like that, but it is what it is. I watched the VOD from yesterday. I love that new shirt. Thank you. Yeah, I have the second one, but I wore it all day and it had booby milk on it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to change. Gonna have to wear something else. But yeah, the other one says, well done, good and faithful servant. And then it says Charlie Kirk, 1993 to 2025. So, rest in peace. Rest in peace to the homie. Choo choo. That's right, choo choo. I put Caleb down for a nap a little over an hour ago. He's probably going to be up late too. Still worth it, but yeah, late naps. Yeah. I'm waiting on my Christmas pictures. She said that she'd send them to me this weekend at the latest Monday. So I'm like, okay, this is Saturday, and Saturday is almost over, which means hopefully we're getting pictures tomorrow, and I am so excited to get these pictures back, you guys. Oh my gosh, my sweet little angel baby. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yes, we're good. The baby's asleep, but I heard the dog squeaking, and he was asleep in her room. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what's the dog doing? But he just wanted to go upstairs because my dad just got home and he loves his pop. So Jakey went upstairs. Caleb met Santa and Mrs. Claus for the first time. We couldn't wait till Christmas. We went as soon as there was a Santa available. What was his reaction? Also, oh my gosh, your baby is 7 months old in maybe 4 days. That means my baby is 6.5 months old. What? What? How is that possible? Oh my gosh, that is insane. Have you noticed any slime on Jake, like what he had when he had infection? The only thing I've noticed is his paws are like... Martha. He is tearing apart his paws, so they're like really red and missing hair again. And his eyes, it's just his eyes have been like gunky. And I clean them. I've been cleaning them, but his eyes are just gunky. Weren't they both just born? Right? Right? Like what? How is it possible? I got her like a baby playpen. And I built that today, and it's so funny. She's like gated like she's a dog. But it's really cute. So I'm just overwhelmed at how cute she is. And how big she is. She's so big. She's a big girly. My big pretty girly. I think it's because they're dry. Is there, I don't know, something to fix that? Oh, also, we're supposed to get snow this week. Like 5 inches or something. So, just letting you know that when you come back, coming back to good old Pennsylvania where we get lots of snow. Also, Apol, thank you so much for all the on-screen celebrations. I'm sure that everything has been going nuts on the stream. So, thank you very much for those. Those are fun. I'll be shoveling for the second time today in about an hour. Midwest is already buried in snow. Yeah, that's why Royce's flights got all messed up, was the storm, because his connecting flights were in Chicago. So, unfortunate. Unfortunate. So, you guys, what's new? Tell me, what's new? What are you up to? What's going on? I wish that I was better at being a just chatting streamer. Like, I don't know how just chatting streamers manage to be just chatting streamers. You know what I mean? I wish I was better. I had more good things to talk about. My life is just baby. Just take care of a baby. So it's not, I don't have like, you know, things to share. The Chicago airport has delays and canceled flights even when the weather is perfect. Just awful airport management. Aside from work and normal life, I'm going to be heading up to Tennessee soon. For what? Visiting people or just like a business trip or whatever? Okay, also I realized that my voice has been slowly getting louder and louder, and so I need to bring it back down. We need to bring the voice back down to where it was. Because I'm like, oh, that almost sounds like normal volume. We need to bring it down. I wonder if I could just, if I stick my ear against the wall, if I could hear her. I can't tell. I can't tell. I don't know if that's her, like, kicking the crib or if that's just sounds coming from the house. Like, I don't know. My sister lives over near Bristol and I have a place to stay at in Tennessee. Ooh, well that sounds fun. What do you get when you cross a parrot with a pigeon? Voicemail. Good one. Hilarious. Well, that's nice. I think we're gonna go to Tennessee and Florida, or Tennessee and Florida. I think we're gonna go to Tennessee in February for Royce's birthday. That's the plan right now. So we'll see if that goes to plan. But everything is so expensive. So expensive. Good time to go. Weather will be way better down. That's true. The weather will be better down there, and February is like the cheapest flights that I could find. I guess people don't want to fly in February. I don't know, but ha ha ha. I don't really know what is that funny, but maybe he's laughing at the joke. We can't really get into the tea that I wanted to talk about until she wakes up because I don't want to be whispering. Talk about the tea. And I can't not whisper until she wakes up. So we're a little bit stuck in limbo right now. April, thank you so much for the on-screen celebrations. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anyone have anything they want to share or talk about? Maybe because it's the coldest month of the year, though, I'd imagine those more up north would want to escape it with travel. I don't know. Which group are you being hateful toward this time? Well, let's see. Let me open my Twitter just so I'm like ready, so I'm prepared. No! Why are you making me sign in? I don't know what my Twitter stuff is. Why are you like this? Wait, is that baby? That may have been baby. I think I just heard sounds. False alarm. I really need to get the second monitor because I can't live this way. I can't live this way. Sign in. What is my Twitter login? I don't freaking know what my Twitter login is. Why did it log me out? Did somebody hack me? What's my Twitter handle? Okay, it's P_CPatty. Oh. Password. Oh, maybe I wrote it down. Oh. What's your favorite color? Can you guess? Do you think maybe you could guess what my favorite color is? Just based on, like, I don't know, like observations. Do you think that, what do you think, what would your guess be as to what my favorite color is? Yellow? Not yellow. But I guess it's close to yellow. Based on every single thing in the room that's not white, what do you think my favorite color is? If we look at the pillows, the blanket, the rug, my sweatshirt. Let's see, what else? What else? The garbage can. It's green. The answer is green. My favorite color is green, just all variations of green. Okay. Twitter. Oh, yes, thank you. I wrote it down. I'm so goated. Verification code. Okay, come on. What is this like? Okay. Next. Very good. Now we're in the Twitter. What's your favorite snack food? Cheese and crackers. I think cheese and crackers would be my answer. Okay, go to my bookmarks. So I did want to talk about, but this is kind of late. Like we're kind of just late to the conversation. Is the whole like streamer awards, the QT, Cinderella, Asmongold streamer awards going to the LA Friend group, and it's just being LA Friend awards basically. But we're kind of late to that conversation because of just the timing of when I was able to stream and Chloe dying, and like I was gonna stream and talk about that, and then I didn't stream because of Chloe, and like so I kind of missed my window of opportunity to discuss that because now I feel like it would be too late to get into that conversation. I'm just like late to the game. So I had a bunch of stuff saved for that. But this it's not really hateful. It's not, we're not, we're not being hateful. I wasn't being hateful on the other one either. Okay. I don't have time for you. She's out buying a dress for the event right now, so maybe not that late. Is she? Right now? What is she, live streaming it or something? Dress shopping for the streamer awards? Mike. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. You're disgusting. You're vile. So I guess what was more interesting to me about these posts were the comments, because it's always funny to me. I when I see a post on Twitter that really sticks out to me for whatever reason, my first reaction is always to look at the comments, because I'm like, what rot brain take is going to be attached to this? And that's why I saved these tweets, because the first comment that comes up, I'm like, what is this? What is the relevancy What is the relevancy here? This is such a stupid rot brain comment to say. Like, what does it have to do with anything? IRL streaming it. I just wanna be a part of the LA friend group, you guys. I just wanna be a big IRL streamer. Anyone know how to slide in and get me to be a part of the crew? I have connections, but you're past your prime. What connections do you have? Also, they're all older than me. I'm pretty sure every single one of them is older than me, because they've all been streaming for longer than I have. I'm pretty sure they're all older than me. Yeah, QT Cinderella is 31, so don't tell me that I'm too old, past my prime, to hang out with the cool kids at Twitch. Unless you mean I'm past my prime in terms of like my Twitch stream, in which case my prime was World of Tanks, unfortunately. That was my prime. Now it's just been downhill since there. But Dad wants me to play with him, so maybe we just go back. No age. Okay, well, I'm definitely not too old. What's up, Patricia? Hi, JP. How are you, JP? New. How old is... Okay, yeah. No, she's younger than me. 1998, that's younger than me. Maya is younger than me. How old is Pokimane? Pokimane's definitely older than me. How old is Pokimane? 29? Yeah, okay. So not like that much older than me, but older than me. Recompos, thank you so much for the tier 1. He was like, tanks? Going back to tanks? Sure. I'll sub. Thank you very much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so Pokimane is older than me. Who else? How old is Extra Emily? She's 27. She's younger than me. January 16th by like 6 months. So I'm in that age group, okay? I'm in the circle. It's not like they're significantly older than me or significantly younger than me. I'm in that age range. So, lovely sweater. Thank you, Buckfangs. I'm back. WB. My birthday is June 25th, 1997. It's a very significant day. Not like the 1997 day, but in general, June 25th is a very significant day in history. I'm not sure if you know why, but if you don't know why, I'd be happy to tell you. I wonder why. I know why. I don't have to wonder. I could tell you if you'd like to know. I think Valkyrie is almost my age, so around 33, 34. I used to think that Valkyrie was like the most level-headed normal of like all of those like streamer people. And then I found out that she's dating Hassan, which means that she's a psycho. Which means that she's not the most normal of those streamers. So that'll tell you enough right there. Was it the Oklahoma City thing? What about Oklahoma? Ain't no love in Oklahoma. Oh, my birthday? What makes my birthday so significant? Oh, it's that, have you ever heard of this famous pop star. His name is Michael Jackson. Very iconic, very well known. Some even call him the king of pop. Tagamo, thank you so much for the 100 bits. You entered at the perfect time. I was actually just telling people about why my birthday is such a significant day. So, Michael Jackson, hugely famous, hugely, popular, sings songs like, Beat It and Billie Jean, Thriller, right? Well, he died. He died on a little, like a while ago, a couple years ago. Let's see, what day did Michael Jackson die? Well, surprise, the day was June 25th. June 25th, 2009. Oh my gosh, guess what? That's my birthday, June 25th. So on June 25th, 2009, I woke up and turned 13, and Michael Jackson died, which makes my birthday very significant. Did anyone die on May 17th this year? Because I want Catherine to have. Did anyone die on May 17th, 2025? Any? Oh, I knew this one because while I was giving birth, we had Ryan Hall on the computer. So there was a very, very significant tornado outbreak May 16th and May 17th. And May 17th, it says at least 27 people died as a result of a severe weather system that swept through the Midwestern U.S. states, particularly Kentucky and Missouri, around May 16th, 17th. Let's see. In terms of like celebrities, no one significant. No one significant there. 27 versus 1, she's got you beat. Yeah, as she was entering the world. It's funny because I remember as I was getting the epidural, I remember hearing Ryan Hall on the computer being like, this is really bad, this is an EF4, at least an EF4, this is a very, very, very powerful system. Like, it was bad. Like, as I'm getting the epidural, I'm listening to Ryan Hall talking about this tornado. He was murdered. Michael Jackson was not murdered per se. Yes, I am the reincarnation of Michael Jackson. True. That is an accurate statement. It must have been the scariest news to hear at that time. Oh, I mean, I was so miserable from the contractions that you could have told me that the hospital itself was on fire and I would have been like, okay, get me the epidural. So at that point, nothing that was happening was relevant to what I was currently feeling and experiencing. Childbirth is something, you guys. Childbirth is... it's fun. It's really fun. But yeah, that was kind of nuts. There's a biopic. The trailer for the new biopic looks good. There's a biopic coming out about Michael Jackson. For real? Michael Jackson biopic. Oh. Who plays Michael? Ooh, Jafar Jackson in his feature film debut. Is it just a weird coincidence that he has the same last name, or is he like somehow related to him? He's related? He is? That's wait. Really? It's his uncle. Michael Jackson is his uncle. Wow, wait, that's kind of crazy. I was like, he does look like him. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Huh. That might be something that I watch. How many pounds was she when Catherine was born? 7 pounds, 8 ounces. Glad I won't have to experience it personally, but been in a few, can concur it can be a pandemonium. Yes. Childbirth is fun. Childbirth is fun. I honestly, I had such, I've had such unfortunate pregnancy experiences. Like, my first one was the miscarriage, my second one was just like so brutal. However, when my sisters talk about, because they're both pregnant right now, my two younger sister-in-laws, they're both pregnant. When they talk about being pregnant, I sit there and I'm like, I want to be pregnant. And I'm like, okay, I hated being pregnant. It was awful. Being pregnant was brutal. But Catherine's just the most wonderful gift in all the world. And I'm like, could I do it again soon? I don't know. I might be able to. Jakey. Oh, I love when he flings his ears. We'll run a train. Whoa, 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 JP. What do you mean, run a train on Royce? Are you good? Careful, the could I turns into definitely really quick. The thing is, I don't want my babies to be spaced really far apart. Like, I don't want there to be like 3 years in between my kids. So, because I'm also, well, actually, this is one of the tweets that I had bookmarked because I feel like this is important. This is important to talk about, and I had my own experience with this, so I wanted to read this tweet. We'll run. Wait, I already read that. We've already done that on the toilet during the wedding. Well, you guys were so close to the room next to our table. Yeah, you guys were so close to the bathrooms that, I mean, what else were you gonna do, right? Jordan K92, thank you for the follow. Glad I won't have. Oh, I already read that. How many? I already read that. Okay, I believe a lot of those conspiracy theories, like that Elvis is still alive and that Hitler escaped to South America and lived in Argentina. I've never really looked into those conspiracy theories, so I don't know enough about them to trust that information. Besides stealing lightsabers with your niece, the only thing we did was run trains in the toilet. I'm kind of disappointed that people didn't use my toiletry things in the bathroom. Like I guess some of it got used, but I made like these little baskets. That's Catherine. Yeah, I really got to get the monitor because she was definitely in there crying for a couple of minutes because her face is all red and blotchy. Um, I gotta get the second monitor. My poor baby. My poor baby. Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, my poor girlie. Is it so scary waking up in your crib and mommy's not there? It's so dark and you're confined in a little space and mommy's not there to love you. Oh, what do you see? What are you looking at? You see the microphone? You see a doggies? What are you looking at, mama? What are you looking at? Also, PK, Natalie was here with her kids today, and she is the same size as her 3-month baby. And I'm like, why is everyone else's like why is she small or is everyone else just having giant babies? Babies don't understand English. So what am I supposed to do? Go blah 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 blah. Like what? She's actually she was 16 pounds and 26 inches. So she was in the 45th percentile for weight and 50th percentile for height. So no, she is average. She is average. You buttholes. Just like me, just like I tell you all the time, average. Okay. Alright, ma'am. I'm gonna change you. Well, I guess I'll check. And then I'm gonna feed you in the other room so you're not distracted, okay? Oh. Were you awake for a couple minutes? You scared in the dark? My friend just gave birth to a 9-pound baby. Yeah, that's huge. She was 7 pounds 8 ounces. Anyone buying this? You're such a jerk. Alright, I am going to... Let's see, what can I do in the meantime? What can I do? Love the matching outfits, the matching green color. Yeah, can I, like I said, can you tell that green's my favorite color? Everything I buy for her is green. Alright, yeah, I'll put on words with friends so you guys have something to do at least. Words with friends. Claim your reward. No, what? Where is the right one? Is that what it's called? Words on stream? Oh, that's what it is. It's words on stream. There we go. Go away. Okay, PCPatty. Wait! Oh no, we're not ready! Uh-oh, we're gonna lose. Oh gosh, alright. Well, hold on. We're gonna lose. You're okay. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Wait, how are you getting... Who got a word? There you go. Oh, that's so loud. Isn't it supposed to continue automatically? Why doesn't it go automatically? There you go. Aw, good one, Mike. Okay, I'm back. How are we doing? Are we winning? Dude, she just ate so much breast milk, okay? It made me hungry. You burn 600 extra calories a day breastfeeding, Mike. Oh, I want to play. Uh, Rearrange. Come on, unlock me, unlock me, unlock me. Unlock me. Come on. Give it to me. What? No! I said it first! I said it first, literally like 30 whole seconds before you. Garbo. Freaking Garbo. Cheater! Did no one say keep? No one said keep, no one said peek. Oh, dang it. Peen. Nice. Oh, peeing. What about... Is that a word? No. Uh... Uh... No, there's only one N. I can't think of, like, anything else. But we won. We won by, like, a lot. Do, 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 do. At least this way you can see my head. Hola. Hola! Oh, we're definitely getting extra levels for that one. We're definitely going up to like level 8. Boop 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 boop. What? What? Huh? I thought we were gonna get extra levels for that one. That's lame. Strong. Boom. Song. Strong. Gots. Nope, that's not a thing. Rots. Nope, apparently not. Snot. Oh, somebody got snot. Dang it. Torn. Okay, what? Oh, snort. Good one. Good one. Grant. That's not a thing. Grant. Trong. Tons? Tons. Oh my gosh, tons. Tons. Tons? You mean tons, you freaking moron? I had a coworker who had a gender reveal. We had a game, worst video game character NPC to name your child. Worst one. Radovid. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Ooh, we almost got all of them. We're missing one. Dang. Okay, we should advance 2 levels. Right? Solid, solid, solid. Okay. Oh, X has got to be fake. X has to be fake, right? Just looking at that. No, it's not become. Beyonce. Let's try mince. Okay, mince worked. Is B fake? I tried become. Become did not work. Combine. Okay, no. So X is fake. X is fake. Combine. Mine. Comb. Very nice. Very nice. Bone. Good one. Good one. What's the other? What's the 6-letter one? What's the 6th letter? Icon. Good one. Good one. Good one. Biome. Very nice. Noise. Noise. Bien. Bien is a word, but it's a French word. Ah, bien. Okay, well, we won that one too. What level did you guys get to? You said 13? All right, with me playing, surely we're going to get past 13 because I'm cracked. I'm just lying. I'm not that cracked. Oh, income. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, okay. Flex on him one time. All right, bring us to the next level. Come on. Chop, chop. Sinking, sinking. Skip 2 levels, perhaps? 3 levels. Okay. Okay. Let's go. So what is fake? Is the U fake? U is fake. U is fake. Do 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 do. No. Oh, there's only one D. That's why. Did we say? Yeah, we did. I can't think of any of the 5-letter words, and this is really frustrating me. What are the 5-letter words here? Really? Alder? Really? Hi, Carl! Yeah, I did dread, but there's only one D. U is fake. U is fake. U is fake. U is fake. Use a fake letter. Okay, very nice, very nice. All right, here we go, you guys. Here we go. We're gonna get past this, and then we're done. So I can be back on stream. Why am I'm seeing Pharaoh, but I don't think that that's right. Sharp. Let's try sharp. Nope, not sharp. Let's try approach. That's not it. We gotta figure out what the what the missing letter is, y'all. Try words with the missing letter. Alpha. Okay. But what's the missing letter? Um, 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 oh man. We're gonna lose. We're not gonna. Oh, we're already on level 14. Okay, we already beat the last one. Okay, give us the hidden letter. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What is it? Come on. N. N. Nair. Nair. Come on, we need one more freaking word. Oh my, wow, wow, wow. What a save from Moondance. What a save from Moondance. Good one. Good one. Good job, Moondance, with that last minute word. Gotta be disguise. Not disguise? Okay, that's upsetting. Douse. Nope. Okay. Cool. Guess. Guesses. Nope. Suede. Dude, what? I'm really struggling on this one. Really struggling. Guesser? No. Seeds. Oh, very nice. Guessed. Oh my, are you freaking kidding me? So what is it, an extra? What is the missing letter? G U E S. Oh, it's an extra S. Oh. Oh my gosh, I should have realized that way long ago. I'm an idiot. Okay. D's. D's nuts. Oh, we're gonna lose this one. That's alright. We did a great job. D's nuts. That's okay. We got to level 16. Great job, everybody. GG's. Gonna say boo. Boo. Yeah, screw you. Yay. Good job, everyone. I'm glad you were able to hold down the fort while I was feeding the small human. Thank you, everybody. Very, very grateful for your attention. Thank you for your attention to this matter, as our great president would say. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Okay. Great job, everybody. Proud of you. You did fantastic. Now, let me show you my saved tweets here, you guys. I started out pretty good on that, and then yeah, I always feel real confident. And then you get to like the higher levels, and I'm like, nope. Now I'm useless. Now I'm absolutely useless. Life lessons with PCPatty. All right. So now this one is really not like a. This is just something that I saw, and it stuck out to me because I feel like this is really important to talk about, because the people in my life seem to think, well, some people in my life seem to think that the biological clock will just keep ticking and ticking and ticking and never run out. But alas, it does. So I'm just gonna show you this tweet real quick because I think that this is important here. I think this is an important tweet to read. So this is what it says. So I see a lot going around about women giving encouragement on being able to have babies in their 30s and 40s, and that's great. I know so many of them too. 30s and 40s. So the average age of a first child right now, last time I looked, was 27. I feel like that may have even gone up. So I'm going to look it up again. Let me say this, though, as someone who in college bought the no kids lie and even uttered to myself, I don't think I want to have kids. Found an amazing man, got engaged, married 2 weeks, 22 years old. We flippantly said, maybe we'll wait 5 years. Then God saved us at 23. Had our first at 24, another by 26, and then got pregnant at 29. I'm now almost 34. The last 4 years have been miscarriage and infertility. Moral of the story, I thank God every day that he saved us and we started going for babies. Don't believe the career first, babies later lie, ladies. If I'd put it all off till 30, I would have an empty home right now, maybe forever. And I don't know if you guys have heard this song recently that came out. I think it was Kelsey Ballerini. I Sit in Parks. Have you guys heard that song? You heard I Sit in Parks? Yes, Kelsey Ballerini. And it says, I sit in parks, it breaks my heart, because I see just how far I am from the things that I want. Dad brought the picnic, Mom brought the sunscreen. 2 kids are laughing and crying on red swings. We look about the same age, but we don't have the same Saturdays. Did I miss it? By now, is it a lucid dream? Is it my fault for chasing things a body clock doesn't wait for? I did the damn tour. It's what I wanted, what I've got. I spun around and then I stopped and wondered if I missed the mark. And my mom told me this. I don't know if it's true or not. She said that, let me see, is Kelsey Ballerini married? She's not currently married. Her divorce from Morgan Evans was finalized in November 22. And that she was married to Australian singer until their divorce was finalized. Oh, wait, that's the same person. Yeah, their divorce was finalized in November 22. And Kelsey Ballerini and Morgan Evans divorced due to a deeply difficult and prolonged disconnection in their marriage, which included Ballerini feeling resentful and unseen, a fundamental difference in their desire for children. A major breaking point was a conversation where Ballerini expressed her plan to freeze her eggs at age 30. Evans was not happy as he did not want to be an older dad, and Ballerini realized they had a fundamental difference in their life goals. And now she writes a song where she says she sits in parks and she sees families and she's like, crap, did I miss the point of life? Like, yeah, I chased this career and now I'm successful and I had this wonderful tour and I'm a famous singer, good for me. But now I look at people that have kids and I want that. Did I miss my chance for that? And you guys, can't stress this enough. And it's different for men because you guys don't have a biological clock. You could be 60 years old and still get someone pregnant. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can. But for the women in here who, and I don't know how many of them there are, but for the women in here and for the young men who want to have children, a career is important. Obviously, you need to be able to provide for your family. Especially, in 2025, it's hard. It's very, very hard to live on one income. It's doable, but it requires a lot of sacrifice and can be very stressful. But women need to stop putting off having children. This lie that you can just have kids into your 30s, into your 40s. They call that a geriatric pregnancy for a reason. It's it's a lie. It's a lie. And it needs to stop being told to people. Everyone in here, prioritize finding your person and prioritize having a family. Because I promise you that there is no 9 to 5 that is going to give you the same type of fulfillment that having a child gives you. I have never been more sleep deprived. I've never been more, at times, frustrated and exhausted and beat down. And I've also never been more happy. I absolutely love being a mother. I love my child with every single fiber of my being. I cannot imagine my life without her, and I would not ever go back to living without her. I promise you, there is nothing, there is no level of success that even compares, that will even come close to the joy of being a parent. So, especially to the women, Agwalk, Martha, I don't know how many other women are in here. If you want to have a family, if that's something that is in your life plan, which I highly recommend, I really, really do. I really don't think there's anything else worth doing in life, honestly. You need to prioritize that in your 20s. That is not something that you need to that you can put off until your 30s. You need to prioritize that while you're young. The reason you have so much energy when you're 22 years old is not for you to go out to the bar and drink until 5 a.m. It is for you to be able to stay up to raise children. That is what all that energy is for. So, moral of this story is stop putting off having families to be the boss babe, career woman. This is very important. How would you recommend finding a man? The same way that I would recommend finding a woman. I'm super biased here. I'm super, super biased. But I think the best possible place to meet someone is a church. They're inherently, by being in church, you know that that person at the very least has morals and some type of standard. I think that that is a great place to meet someone. Or perhaps if you are into politics, something like a TPUSA event, like America Fest. If, you want to find someone who is enthralled by politics, that's a good place. I don't understand the idea that you can't be successful if you have lots of children instead of a career. If you have lots of children early on, by the time you're 50, you've basically created a huge family clan that keeps on growing. Yeah, you have. And that's the most wonderful part of life. I mean, like, when you get to the end of your life and you look back and you're like, man, like, I got to travel and I got to see these beautiful places and do these beautiful things. You can do those things with a child. You can. It's going to be significantly harder, but you can still do them. Like, it's not like having a child keeps you from living your life. And there's like this lie, this narrative that once you have a child, you're like locked down forever. I literally, the other day on Tuesday, last Tuesday, I brought Catherine, or this past Tuesday, I brought Catherine to a restaurant. I brought her bumbo chair. I put the bumbo chair on the restaurant chair and I sat there and I had dinner by myself, like without Royce. This is the first time I went out without Royce, with my sister-in-law, and I had a steak. We went to steak night and I brought my baby and we had a girls' night. And it was like the same type of girls' night that I would have had prior to having baby, but with a baby. You can still live your life and do things. I hate this like terrible narrative that children just ruin your lives and make everything, awful. Coming from the person that found her husband from a banned user from her Twitch chat. Well, yeah. But that doesn't like mean anything. That was just like a random chance, basically. If I was single right now, oh gosh, I would be in shambles. If I was single right now, you guys, I would be so depressed. Oh man, that would be the topic of every single stream. I would just come on and be like, I'm so depressed. I would definitely look for men in my church. Unfortunately, I only think that works if you're younger with meeting someone in the church. If you're finding a woman or guy 30s plus looking for marriage and a family in a church, they are likely trying to settle down after years of partying and sleeping around. Well, yeah, I'm not saying that at 40 years old you're gonna find somebody in a church. I mean, you could. Foofer, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. Hi, Foofer. How are you? Lil Simsy met her husband through Twitch. There are lots of people who have met their partners through Twitch. If you're not... Like, I feel like that's just like it happens, but it's in a really weird, specific kind of circumstance. Like, I don't know where you would... I guess if you found a community that you felt really, like, connected to and comfortable with, and you got to know people in that community. Like, for example, if there was another girl in my community and she had spent all the time that I spent with the homies in Discord, maybe she'd be married to JP. You know what I mean? Like, if you find a community that you're really close with and you know, get along with, I'm sure you could find somebody within that community. If you spend a lot of time together. How often did you go to church? I go to church every Sunday of my life. Ironside. What's up, Ironside? For me, I'm helping my parents a lot right now. With my dad's health, I've been basically a full-time caregiver for my parents, mostly my dad, but I have to help my mom too. I love that you are helping your parents so much, but also your biological clock will keep ticking. Like, it will eventually tick away. And if you want a family, you need to prioritize finding someone. I don't know if you know the world. I do know Ayusin, but he is a person of church, met his wife through Twitch and married her after like 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks? That's incredible. I did not know that. Was that recently? I don't remember Ayusin being married, but I guess I don't really know anything personal about him, to be honest. But wow, that's pretty impressive. I dated a pastor's daughter. She was wild. Wow. Wow. Now, this is a really significant bias, but lots of Christian denominations, I think, are not as devout as other ones, and so perhaps you might find some crazier ladies in non-denominational churches. Did your husband also go to church? He did not actively go to church, but he was baptized in the Catholic Church. And then when we started dating, I told him that it was very important to me, and I asked him if he would be open to getting the rest of his sacraments in the Catholic Church, and he said that he would. And so I went to RCIA with him every week, and then he got his first Holy Communion and his confirmation, and then we got married a month later. So I think what people fail to realize is that they can raise children and then have a career. Yeah, I mean, like, men need to have a career. Men do need to prioritize having a career because you need to be able to provide for your family, and women need to be able to rely on their man to provide for them so that they can focus on the child rearing, right? So, like, I'm not saying that men should put off getting married. Men shouldn't put off getting married, but men should also be, they should just as it's just as important for them to be prioritizing their career and them like bettering themselves. Like they should not be out partying until they're 28 years old, right? Like they should be buckling down, finding their career and figuring out how they can support a family, and then finding the right woman. The 2 weeks part, he married her after more than a year. For sure they even lived together for a year before they got married. Oh. I know, and I also still live with my parents, and I don't drive, and I don't really go anywhere except to my dad's appointments. Martha, how are you going to meet someone? You're going to be stuck having to meet someone online, which is, you can't, it's not that it doesn't happen. I just think that it's a little bit harder to meet someone online because it's a little bit sketchy. It's a little bit sketchy meeting someone online. Fun wedding that was. Whose wedding? Men become better able to take care of a family as life goes on if they make good decisions. Women are best able to conceive at a young age. Yes, that is right there. right there. Both parties need to be prioritizing what is going to be best for the family unit. Says the streamer who met someone online. I know. I realize that I met him online and now he's my husband. I realize that. I understand that. But that's not something that happens for... In the grand scheme, okay, of how many users are on Twitch and how many streamers are on Twitch, we are a very, very small percentage, okay? That is not something that happens a lot. It can happen, but I'm saying don't put all your chips in on that. I missed the casino the day after the wedding. That was a really fun day. You guys went to the casino the next day. Did I know that? I said the 2 weeks because he himself said that during one of his latest streams that he asked her very early on. Oh. Maybe they didn't actually like get engaged, or maybe they got engaged early on, but maybe they didn't announce it, and like they lived together, but they, you know what I mean? Like maybe it was, they committed to each other, but they didn't like formally commit to each other. I don't know. Heck yeah, that's where we took a picture. The casino. Mike, the one time we went to the casino for a different get together, Anon was giving me his chips under the table so that I could play, because I was like, I'm not gonna gamble, I hate gambling, but he was like, yo, you have to gamble. And he was giving me his chips, and then we got in trouble with the casino. They were like, you can't do that, stop it. And then we had to like leave the table because you're not allowed to give other people your chips, which is ridiculous. It's your money, it's that person's money, so why can't they give me their chips? Stupid. So yeah, we got in trouble at the casino, and we couldn't gamble anymore. Got kicked off the table. PK had a Mexico jersey on these days that would get him deported. Are you good? Are you good? Thank you for your attention to this matter. Ethic Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Xanth, thank you for the follow. But now I sound like a stalker. No, it's okay. Only allowed to be Anon on Twitch. If only Dan Clancy ran that casino, it would have been allowed. True. Exactly. Gambling is devil's work. Well, I don't gamble, generally. But it was my birthday trip, and we went to a casino because my friends like to gamble. His name was literally Gamble. And so we went to a casino, and I was like, I don't want to gamble because I don't like gambling, and I don't think I'm not like wasting my money. And he was like, no, you have to gamble. And so he was just giving me his chips. But I feel like that's stupid because it's his money anyway, so he should be able to say what he does with his chips, right? Dumb. Stupid. Typical that I'm positive in the casinos over here, even though I went a lot of times and I'm negative in the US. You'll have to come back, Mike. Did you win? No, I've never won. I've never won money at a casino. Was he passing it under the table or just handing them over to you? He was passing them under the table to me. I've been wanting to move out of here for a long time now and have a place of my own, but I have to make sure I can pay rent and bills and stuff, but I don't have a job. Yeah. Yeah, I mean if you're trying to move out, you're gonna have to get a job. That's that's the unfortunate. Or find a man, fall in love, and let him take care of you because that's the best. I'll never ever come back to PA. That was the biggest shithole I've ever been in. All right, listen, just because we have a lot of potholes, Mike. Well, come to Wisconsin. I'll take you to a Packer game. Cheeseheads. Oh, okay, yeah, that just looks sus to other people. Maybe they don't like people thinking something nefarious is going on. Yeah, but silly, unnecessary. It's his money. If he had given me the cash, they couldn't tell him not to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyway, I saw that tweet and it made me think of that song, and I'm like, I wish that people would stop telling women they can just have kids when they're 30 and 40. Like, that's not really what we're supposed to be doing. Um, the biological clock is real, and I wish that people would not lie about it. So, that one. Um, I just thought this was such a fantastic assessment of how we ended up here, and I bookmarked it because I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to read everything, but I'm just going to read the bullet points. Women entering the workforce has completely destroyed quality of life for Americans. Facts. 2 incomes became the new 1 income. Kids got raised by institutions instead of parents. Communities disappeared. Stress shot through the roof. Divorce became the easy option. Birth rates collapsed. Government filled the void. Men lost purpose. Women were sold a false dream. Families turned into roommates. Facts. All of this is so facts. I agree with this statement so hard. Women entering the workforce did completely destroy quality of life for Americans. Like, that is why we have to have 2 incomes now, because of this. But then the top comment was, "Muh, women earning, muh, divorce, muh, birth rates." I don't know what muh is. Is that supposed to be like muh, like my, or muh, like much? It's so easy for men to bitch about this. 1 in 4 women experience physical violence from a partner in their lifetime. It's not only good but necessary that women can earn their own money should they need to fend for themselves. This is so insane to me. This is so insane to me. This comment is wild to me. It's not only good but necessary that women can earn their own money just in case their partner decides to beat the shit out of them. Like, what? All right, what kind of copy pasta is this? Possible ban evader. Yeah, that sounds like a copy pasta ban evader. I'm gonna delete it just because it's a big wall of text. This is just such a crazy take, in my opinion. And then it's not about whether women can work, it's about the fact that society no longer functions unless women work. That's the problem. He didn't liberate anyone, he just made it impossible to build a family on 1 paycheck. But he didn't respond to the 1 in 4 women experience physical violence part of it. I promise it's not copy pasta. It took a long time to type. I've been holding in my emotions for a long time. Oh yeah? Is that... Alright, Michael, I'm gonna ask you to prove it then. Give me 1 fact about me that does not come from my panels. And if you can't give me that 1 fact, you're banned. To be fair, she's right about one thing. If she dies alone because she focused on career only and never formed a family, then there's nobody who could hurt her, unless her cats do. Like, it's just wild to me that the argument is like, women need to make their own money in case their husband beats them. And I'm like, maybe don't marry a piece of trash who would beat you. I'm sorry, But there is just no, I just don't believe that there are no warning signs. There are no red flags that someone would hit you. I just simply do not believe that. There is no way that you marry someone and then all of a sudden they hit you and you didn't see it coming in some way, shape, or form. I just don't believe it. I think that that's a lie. I think that it's just not possible. The argument still stands for women whose husband passed away in a tragic accident, but I get what you mean. That argument would have been much better. That would have been a much better argument there. What if your husband passes away? You need to have a backup plan. That's reasonable. This to me is not reasonable. That's what life insurance is for. That's true, but who does anyone in here actually have a life insurance policy? Jacob, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you. Thank you. Like, Royce definitely does not have a life insurance policy. I don't. Royce doesn't. My plan is to just not die yet. My plan is just to, like, stick it out a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't either. There would be a ton of red flags. There would absolutely be a ton of red flags. Yes, 2 mil? 2 mil? You have a $2 million life insurance policy? Also, Thomas, I love when you just, like, pop out of the woodwork. Just, like, no comms the entire stream. Maybe, like, one comm in the beginning where it's a bunch of emotes to say hi. And then all of a sudden, Thomas pops in with the comms. Most jobs offered as an option. Maybe I should talk to Royce about this. Him getting a life insurance policy. So that in case he does tragically pass away. If Royce tragically passes away, I will throw myself into a volcano. At that point, I don't even know what I would do. I have been here the whole time. Yeah, but you don't talk. And then all of a sudden you just, like, pop in middle of a random conversation. Most people, when they come into chat, they're like, hey, what's up? And then, like, they'll talk, you know, they'll sprinkle a comm here and there. Thomas says hi at the very beginning, and then somewhere random during stream, it's, like, just right into the conversation. Here's one thing. I know you wanted Charlie Kirk to be president. No, give me something better than that. Give me something, like, further back. Like, more... something about me, not just that. Just say she's Michael Jackson reincarnated. Then I might believe that you're actually here. Something that's not from your Twitter. Yeah, something that's not from my Twitter. Something that I've shared on stream. Work gives 1 million, then I opt in for an additional 1 million. Thomas, who does that life insurance policy go to? Because I know that you're single. Because we've talked about this. Because you asked me where you're supposed to find a woman. So what happens if you die? A woman who openly thinks all men are abusers, like she seems to think, may have trouble finding a caring man who wants a woman who will be civil and loving. High-quality men won't want someone who demonizes them and makes awful generalizations about them. Exactly. Exactly. My dad. Oh, well, that's wholesome. Mine actually goes to my sister and parents. Oh, you guys are so cute. But you should find a wife and have some beautiful little babies and then have it go to her. Mine goes to myself. I don't think it works that way. You can't take money into the afterlife. So, my brother in Christ, women have always worked. That's literally not even true. Like, maybe if, like, I consider the home to be work, but, like, no, women have not always been in the workforce. Fridge is stocked with them. Le quoi? A le quoi? If only it was that easy. Listen, here's all you need. This is all you need. You need to be confident funny, kind, you know, a good work ethic. You got to have a job. And you got to not be a soy boy. And there you go. There's your recipes to success. There's your recipe to success right there. Boom, find a woman. Anyone who pushes wife beater narratives is either a political agent or a thoroughly misinformed psycho. Like, it's so bizarre to me that that's the argument. It's like women should make their own money because what if their husband beats them? Like, never in my life, ever, has it ever crossed my mind. Ever. Not for a single second have I thought to myself, you know, it's a good thing that I stream because, gosh, if Royce ever hits me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, never, ever, once. Because you know why? Because I married someone who's not a sack of shit, who's never gonna hit me. It's that easy. It's that easy. Got it all except I'm a soy boy. Yeah, don't be a soy boy. What is actually, like, what does the internet say is a soy boy? What is a soy boy? Internet slang used to describe a man who is perceived as effeminate, weak, overly emotional, and not conforming to traditional masculine ideals. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was saying. A soy boy. Don't be a soy boy. Some jobs automatically give retirees life insurance if you worked for them for 20 plus years. It's not much, but it covers funeral costs. Huh. So a twin, JP said so, Mike said so JP? No, JP I don't think is a soy boy. JP's just a nerd. A twink. Yeah, I guess that's another word for, yeah, don't be a twink. Or you're gonna, you know. My wife hits me sometimes, but she's like 70 pounds less than me, so no harm done. Yeah, sometimes I smack Royce's butt really hard. Does that count as beating? Gosh, I will say, PK, every time your wife walks past you, do you slap her butt? Because I would say 99% of the time, when I walk past Royce, he slaps my butt. And my dad does it to my mom, and I think it's just a husband thing. I think that all men, not every time, but yeah, it's pretty common. I think that all married men have a thing for slapping their wives' butt. like I'm just literally doing the dishes, my butt's out in the open, whack. I walk past him, whack. Like, it's, I'm like, bro. Boob honking is a must for all married men too. Oh, Royce doesn't honk my boobs because I'm breastfeeding. But the boobs are pretty much off limits to Royce right now. But the butt slapping happens a lot. Mike, can you stop banning me? It messes up my chat. I feel like he's going to ban you even harder. Isn't that supposed to be a husbandly duty? I guess so, because I really think it's like every husband that I know. Every married man that I know is in agreement that, like, your wife walks past you and you slap her butt. It's just like a perk of being married, I suppose. But sometimes I try to get him back too. And he's always like shocked when I do it. And I'm like, what? If you're allowed to invade my personal space, I can invade your personal space, yeah? It's gotta happen. I guess so. It's gotta happen. Oh. Well, you guys, today is the last time that I'm streaming with the sub discount. I don't know when our last hype train was, but if anyone is interested in a hype train, now would be the time. Because it's been 2 hours, which means it's time for me to start wrapping things up here. So, if you're trying to hold me hostage, please do it now. Is what I'm trying to say. My wife thinks something's wrong if I don't slap her butt when I walk by. So it's an all husband thing. It's a universal husband thing. Is if the butt is there, it must be slapped. Martha, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you very. Save that, Martha, for your place that you're gonna get. Can you show us your snake? You want to see Ziva? I mean, I suppose I could. It's kind of a pain in the butt. PK, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Incoming hype train. That's what we like to see. Except bits are not discounted. Subs are. That's not a question for Patty or Royce. Hey. Royce is not going to be home until tomorrow. And hopefully no more issues. Like, I really hope we're good and he's coming home tomorrow. Because I thought he was coming home today. The snake is still alive? Yes, the snake is still alive. She's gonna live for like 20 years. Snake, they live for a long time. She doesn't eat live rats. She eats frozen thawed rats. But I suppose I'll take her out. But then once that's over, unless the hype train is going, then I'm skedaddling, alright? Guys, getting out of my chair, I'm like really getting old because getting out of my chair is so painful. Hey, we had a hype train. Who started it? Agwak, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thomas! Thomas, thank you for the biddies. Thomas? Thomas, biddies? What? Thomas doesn't do biddies. Thomas, thank you so much for the friggin' 20,000 biddies. This is Eva, in case you've never met her before. I feel bad because she was definitely sleeping. Let's not go in there, Ziva. This is Ziva. She is very much so still alive. That's my big girl. My other big girl. Ooh. Where is Royce stuck at? Well, he was going to be stuck in the Chicago airport. And he, I guess, talked to the people for like 2 hours and was like, I'm not staying. He was going to have a 14-hour layover. And I guess he talked to them for a long time. So he's still in Tennessee, and his flights are tomorrow. But yeah, it would have been a 14-hour layover in Chicago. This is my ball python. This is my Ziva. She is still doing well. Eating, shedding, thriving, doing her thing, living her best life. She's very big. She's a very big snake. Booping the mic. You're gonna boop the microphone today? What part in Tennessee right now? Nashville. He's a little bit outside of Nashville. Agwak, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I'll keep him busy. Are you also in Nashville? Get out. No, you're not. Thomas, don't you take him anywhere. Thomas, if you want to take him somewhere, you can take him to church. All right? We're not going bar hopping, Thomas. Hello, Ziva. No, we're not going to the strip club. We're not going to the bar. Watch out, the snake might bite you. She's not going to bite me. She's definitely not going to bite me. She is not interested in biting me. Hello. If she was going to bite me, she would be balled up. Redflow, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Oh my goodness, thank you. And that was a paying it forward from Rosantos. That's wild. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Keeping the hype train going. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Even if she did, it wouldn't do much. Yes, that's true. It would feel like needles, basically. It would feel like I got poked with needles. Which, like, doesn't feel great, but it would not be, like, a significant, you know, significant damage or anything. I don't do bars. I'll take him to Fleming's. What's Fleming's? What's Fleming's? That's not a strip club, is it? Thomas, don't you dare ever take my husband to a strip club. I will ban you so fast. Steakhouse. Worse! Worse than a strip club? A steakhouse? Don't take him out bar hopping. He hasn't slapped a butt for a while. I don't think he's got any temptation to slap anyone else's butt. I think it's a uniquely, you know, a wife thing. Okay, Ziva, you're literally in my hair. Did you not? So yeah, this is the snake. This is my big noodle bug. She's a ball python. She is a lesser pastel ball python. Also, thank you guys very much for the level 2 hype train. Renflo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thomas, thank you so much for the 20,000 bits. Martha, thank you for the bits. Agwalk, thank you for the bits. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful that somehow, some way, I am able to keep doing this. And the somehow and some way is you guys. So thank you for being here and thank you for supporting me. Butt slapping is just for wives, correct. Also, men become even more attracted to their wives once they become pregnant and the mother of his child. I think that that's also true. I think that that's very true. It's so funny because I feel like a big, fat, disgusting whale. And Royce is like constantly, you know, all over me. And I'm like, how are you even attracted to me? He's like, what are you talking about? You're so stupid. Aquak, thank you so much for another one gifted. Thank you. All right, Noodle Bug, you ready to go back in your cage? There's actually some poop in there that I'm going to grab. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Don't do that. Oh, sorry. I'm having a hard time because my hair is in my face and I can't see where she is. And I don't want to touch my face because I want to wash my hands because I'm grabbing her poop. So, do you see the dilemma? Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Hype train is about to end. Raybird! Raybird, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Poggers, let's go! Let's go. Oh my gosh, bit goal about to be hit. Subby goal is hit. This is amazing. Thank you guys. And I got the bits from gifting subs, so that's where they came from. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. You got that many from gifting subs? Wasn't it like... Oh yeah, I guess it was like $2.50 for every 10 subs or something. So okay, that's reasonable. I don't know if it was a special or something. I gifted them here. Thomas supported the dream. PK! PK, thank you so much for the 600 biddies. Yes, hostage train going strong. Thank you. Thank you for the hostage train. Raybird, were you talking about Ziva's poop? Or did you poop? 1,000 bits for poop? A rare Patty stream and I'm late? Yeah, sorry about that. This is the end of stream. We're in a hostage train right now, so once this hostage train is over, then Patty skedaddles. That's how the hostage train works. And sometimes the hostage train keeps me here for an extra like 45 minutes. Victim! I've been here for 64 years. You can stay for 5 more minutes. 64 years? Do you mean 64 months? Are you okay? Victim, thank you so much for the tier 3. You have been here for 64 months. It feels like 64 years. Martha, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Yeah, so we are, you guys just say a prayer. Say a prayer that Royce's flights are not canceled or delayed again so that he can come home tomorrow. And say a prayer that crib training keeps going well. It's not, I wouldn't say it's going well, but just say a prayer that it goes well. Thomas, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Let's go. Okay. We're 400 bits away from our bit goal. Let's go. Say a prayer that that goes well, because if that goes well, if we can really get her to sleep in the crib, I think that I could pull off streaming some more. Because then she's not in my room on my bed. So when she's asleep, you know, maybe I could stream. So, fingers crossed. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Hope he gets redirected to Florida. You want to steal him? You want to steal my husband? Like I was saying the other day, honestly, the only thing that I have liked about Royce not being here is not having to cook. Because I have just made, like, things for myself and it's been so easy. But everything else about my husband not being here, I don't like. I'm lonely. I'm sad. I have no help. I have no one to, you know, harass at nighttime. You know, he's doing something and I'm like, come talk to me. And he's like, can I just finish this game? No, put your controller down and come talk to me. Because I'm sad and I'm lonely. And you know, I'm more important than search and destroy. I need him to watch football. Are the Vols playing right now? I know the Vols played today, but I don't know what time they played. Also, every single Saturday when college football is on, I say to him, is that Victims, Texas, or is that a different Texas? And every single time he says, no. That is Victims, Texas. There is no other Texas. And I'm like, no, that's not true. There's Texas A&M. He's like, no. That's Victims, Texas. And every single time I go, okay, so the Longhorns, that's Victims, Texas. He said, yes, that's Victims, Texas. And I have to ask every time. Baby number 2 is coming is what that means. Would you guys judge me so hard if baby number 2 came next year? Would you guys be judging me? Or would you be like, oh, okay, that's great. PK, when are you guys thinking baby number 2? What life lessons are we getting today? Life lessons that we're getting today, I was talking about having babies, actually. And that everyone needs to stop putting off having a family. Because it's the only thing worth doing, truly. His flight will be diverted to Brando's. He will have to hang with Brando for a week before he can come home. Then they have to go visit JP because it's on the way. Oh, okay. First time gifter just freaking locked me in. I really thought that was the end. Son of a gun. Optifist Prime? Like Optimus Prime? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Okay, I really thought I was gone there. I was like, okay, that's not so bad. I can go. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Locked me into another 5 minutes. Let's see how long this hostage train keeps me here. That would be great. I'd be so happy for y'all. You guys wouldn't like judge me for barely being a year postpartum and having another baby, because lots of people judge people for that. You guys wouldn't judge me? Everyone's like, you do know how it works, right? Like, you do know there's birth control? Like, those types of judgments. As long as it's a boy. Well, I can't control that. Royce controls that. The sperm controls the gender. So if y'all want a boy, tell Royce, okay? Tell Royce. I have no say over the matter. I need to wash my hands, though. All right, I'm back. All right. Not quite. The environment also determines it. What do you mean the environment determines it? I'm pretty sure that the sperm determines the gender of the baby. I need someone to send my hooligan stuff to. My baby won't be able to wear any of that. I'm just asking what took so long. We will get DJ Khaled and here another one. Another one. Maybe the third time seeing your stream, you and your community seem very wholesome. Wishing everyone a nice holiday season. Wow, thank you so much. My community is definitely wholesome. We're a bunch of homies in here. Love that. Thanks. I mean the environment they have to swim in. Oh, you mean my insides. You mean my insides. Does sperm determine gender? It is the father's sperm cell that determines the sex of the baby at point of conception. See? Females carry XX sex chromosomes, with each egg containing an X chromosome. Males carry XY chromosomes, with each sperm cell containing either an X or Y sex chromosome. Hence, the men determine the gender. So if you guys want a boy, y'all need to tell Royce's sperm, get all up in there, talk to Royce's sperm, and tell that sperm to do the right thing. All right? That's what determines the sex assigned at birth. Sex assigned at birth. Oh, man. Oh, good times. All right, this is the hype train's definitely ending here. But yeah, I do think that we will probably hopefully have another baby next year, because I really don't want them to be super far apart. And also I'm already 28 years old, and so I need to get on it. Okay, all right, another 5 minutes on the clock. Rayford, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. Let's go. All right, another 5 minutes on the clock. How many do I want? I would like to have 3. 3 minimum. If I'm feeling frisky, 4. But I've decided that 5, I can't do 5 anymore. 5 pregnancies is just too many pregnancies. 3 is pretty solid. 4 if I'm really feeling like I can do it. 2 is just not enough. Gotta have more than 2. So I'm thinking 3. But you never know. I could. Here's what's really this is what's going on. I want 3. No, Raybird, stop. Listen to me. This is incredibly important. Do not wish twins upon me. I know now for a fact that I do not want twins. 1 is hard enough. I could not possibly survive twins. Please do not manifest twins in my life. Thank you. Okay. If I have 3 girls, I will give it one more shot for a boy, basically. So 4 is my maximum if I do not get a boy in the next 2. but if I end up with 4 girls, oh my gosh. That would just be something. First one is always the hardest. That I have been, Natalie said that today too. She was like, with the second one, you're just so, like, relaxed. Like, it's so much easier because you're not so crazy about everything. And you don't have nearly as much time to, like, do the things that you do for the first one, like rocking them to sleep for 45 minutes. No, you just have to chuck the second one in the bed and be like, go to sleep. Like, everyone says that it gets easier as you go. So that gives me hope. However, what's not going to be easier is pregnancy. I have a very bad feeling that all of my pregnancies are going to be just as awful as my first one. So I'm going to puke for 10 weeks straight. And I really don't look forward to that. But I know that the light at the end of the tunnel is a beautiful little baby. So Royce needs to be able to hit the gritty when his son scores a touchdown. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't want Royce to be an embarrassing dad at my kids' sporting events. Oh, I could see Royce being the dad who's, like, screaming things at the coach. Oh, I hope not. Oh gosh, my poor children. That is how my wife and I ended up with 4 boys, going for, like, the girl. I'm probably gonna have 4 girls. Which is insane. That's a lot of girls. But probably. Royce is gonna be the coach. That's true. He does want to coach. He says if we have a son, if God blesses us with a son, he wants to coach him in football. I'm like, what if he doesn't want to be a football player? What if he wants to be in band or play chess or, like, do any of these things? He says no, he's gonna play football. We did survive twins as well. God bless you. It would be continuous mayhem. Then he will play football. Yeah. Alright, surely this is the last hype train level. So, I will see. My poor mother right now is babysitting Catherine, and she's had her for at least over an hour. Optifist Prime, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. Surely this is the last level. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted. I do very much so appreciate it. But oh, hostage trains. Oh man, they're just the greatest. If he doesn't want to play sports, which parent is going to help him? With chess or with band? Me, I would assume. If my son doesn't want to play sports, I will be sad. If I'm being completely honest, if I'm being 1000% honest, if I'm not going to lie to you guys, I want my son to play sports. I want him to be, a masculine little boy. I want him to play football. I want him to maybe play baseball because it's a different season than football. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him play sports. I don't really want to go to a chess match. I don't really want to go sit at band concerts. So, do I want my son to play sports? Yeah, I do. If he doesn't, though, if he's not interested in playing sports, I will support him no matter what he does. Just like Catherine, I will support her no matter what she does. You want him to play for the Chiefs eventually, am I right? I mean, if he's going to the NFL, I don't care what team he plays for. He can play for the Chiefs. Go figure. I don't care. I'll be a Chiefs fan for life if my son's in the freaking NFL. You kidding me? I don't care what team you go to. Oh, gosh, wouldn't that be crazy? He's going to be a nerd, a band nerd for sure. I don't think so. I don't think that that's the energy that we're going to, like, radiate, I don't think so. I think he's going to be interested in sports. So, can oil and water coexist? In this scenario, yeah. Surely. Patty can help with the singing practice? Honestly, okay, hold on though. This is like low key though. If he is a handsome, little boy who grows up to be a handsome man, but a handsome man who can sing and dance and act, I mean, I could be raising the next Chris Hemsworth. You know what I mean? Like, let's not knock the artistic things because I could be raising a movie star. And there are some very masculine movie stars, right? So, like, if he wants to sing, by all means, I'll help him sing. Although his daddy doesn't have the best singing voice. I mean, I don't think that I have the best singing voice either. But I at least can, like, hit a note. Like, voice is a little bit tone deaf. What about motorcycles? No. No motorcycles. Absolutely not. No motorcycles. No. No, 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 no. My cousin has a body full of metal because of a motorcycle accident. No. No motorcycles. Oh, Catherine's yelling. Oh, my sweet baby is yelling. Okay, I think she's okay. She's in the bouncer. She's in the bouncer, so she's just hype. I don't think she's like crying or anything. That's no fun. No, you know what's no fun is crashing and then having your body full of metals and pins and needles. Okay? That's no fun. And I don't want my son to do that. Movie star that knows how to gritty. I mean, if you're a movie star, you have to know how to gritty, right? Agwalk, thank you very much for the tier 1. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just watch. Just watching that timer. Here we go. I've had one since 18. Well, thank goodness that you have not had a terrible accident. Ha ha ha! It didn't continue it! 10 seconds left! Raybird, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subbies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But that is it, because there's 3 seconds left. Scammed. What can you do? What can you do? That's it. That's the end. Scammed. That's you're close. You're close. I think it had to be like 15. Close, but not quite. Close. Okay, trust me, believe me. I know these things. All right. I know the best things. I know all the things, trust me. Okay, the other people, they don't know things like I do. I do. Okay. Now you can't start another. There's an hour cooldown. Well, my friends, I have enjoyed my time here with you today. Thank you all for spending your evening with me. Wow, this was a long one. I think this was the longest stream that I've done since having Catherine. You guys, this is like monumental. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me for almost 3 hours. Amazing. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much for chatting. Thank you so much for the support today. You guys honestly have no idea how much it means to me to still have anyone subscribed, to still have anybody gifting subs and bits, and still watching my stream. I am flabbergasted that you guys are still here, and I am so grateful for it. So thank you so very much for being here. And anyone who's new, I hope that you continue to stick around and you know, move through this new era of life with us. Thank you so much. I truly incredibly grateful for it. I will be back, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can keep going with the crib training, and obviously Royce will be like here this week, so he'll be able to come home and you know, take care of her. Then hopefully I'll be able to stream more than just Friday and Saturday. Hopefully I'll be able to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That would be ideal. So hopefully I can see you again very soon. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for all your support. Press that follow button if you haven't already. Low is MIA, so no choice. Low life, peace. Low live. Well, let's go find Lovely Low. Lovely Low. Oh, look! Not live! Thomas! He's like, yeah, I know, that's the whole point. Alright. See you guys. Thank you again. Have a great night.